We got down bad guy self deletes after caught gooning in drive through. Like, this is the video right here. Like, I've been hearing about this, but let's see this video. Nah, like, getting caught gooning in drive through is crazy. Like, RP though.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable.
Yo, what the? Yo, nah, he's clip farming, but like, no. Like, you down. Like, you that horny, nigga? Like, you can't just relax, nigga. Like, you gotta do it. Like, that's public indecency. Like, and you got clips, buddy. Like, you're so weird, buddy. Like, but long live the soul dog. Like, for real, like, he could have. I mean, like, nothing is that hard in life to just end it. Like, I get how bad the situation is, but like, damn, like, nigga thought it was GTA. Like, he could just do some weird stuff like that. But that's the reason why the gooning app, like, you feel me? Y'all gotta stop gooning like in 2025, like, or just doing less, dog. Like, for me, if you can't stop, like, if you could stop, like, stop, dog. Like, for me, but at the same time, don't start, dog. Like, because it's like an addiction, like.
Unacceptable.
But at least not gooning so often, dog. But
Oh, no,
like, you can't just do this at your house, dog. You gotta come be a weirdo, dog. Like, come on.
My brother in Christ, you saw the camera. You could at least try to pull your pants back up.
What is going on with this?
And that's what I'm thinking is, but it's not scripted because he died. So yeah, but why do you not put your pants up, nigga? Like, it's too horny, dog.
Bro.
Like,
Can't be real, dog.
Bro, we so cooked, bro.
so the guy you just see, his name is Nautica Malone. And apparently one day he was horny and he decided to go to his favorite restaurant establishment, coffee shop, aka Bikini Bottom, which is basically a Hooters version of Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense, nigga. But like, you had to do it at Starbucks though. You had to do it though. Like, you feel me? You had to. I mean, not saying you should have did, but like, I just go to a Hooters restaurant. Nah, I'm tripping, dog. I'm tripping, but like long live this nigga soul, dog. Like, for me, why do you do it in the drive? Might as well go to the restaurant, though. Like, nah, I'm tripping. Like, come on.
It's weird. We're gonna get to that in a second. He decided he wanted some coffee, but he likes a little white stuff in his coffee. And to generate that little white stuff, he has to do a special ritual, aka jerk off. But the ritual he wanted to do is better done in private, in the comfort of your bed or bathroom, with the lights off and nobody else in the vicinity. But certain weirdos like doing this ritual with people in the room, and to those people, as long as the other people are concerned.
And there's another video of a nigga that was doing something at the store like that. That was crazy, dog. Like, y'all can't just keep your pants at home, dog. Like, you gotta pull your dick out in front of people, dog. It's so weird, nigga. Like a nigga was. I heard a different story. Like, that nigga was gooning in front of a lady. Like, that's sick, bro. That nigga needs to be locked up like that. We can't be letting them niggas be on the street right now. That's sexual assault, dog. Like, sexual indecency. Like, come on, nigga. Like,
sensual and okay,
letting us niggas look bad, dog. You're letting the gooners look bad. Like, for real.
about it, which most
But I don't goon anymore. You feel me?
likely or not, do your own thing. You're just a weirdo at yourself, but other people like doing it without the consent of other people because it just gets them off more, and it just makes the secretion or ritual and the secretion and the substance from the ritual just way better to them in the moment, until after the ritual and they realize what they have done. But we'll get to that later. So Mr. Nautica here, he decided that he wanted to do this.
And he looks like a civilized, good-looking, normal, good-looking guy, dog. Like, why does he gotta ruin his life like this? Like, niggas don't be thinking with their head. Like, it's the porn, dude, that be cooking niggas' brains sometimes, like, for real. Like,
ritual, which he most likely he does every single day, even though he has a wife and kids, but he doesn't care about the wife and kids. He cares.
This is not real, dog. This is not real. This is not. Nah, I feel bad for this day. For the kid, bro, this is sad, dog. Why am I laughing? This is so fucked up. Like, you had to get a nut out, so you had to go to the drive-thru, nigga. Like, then end yourself. Like, the most stupidest way to end yourself. I'm just being honest. Like, bro, I just seen you on a death certificate that your dad died from gooning. Like, you feel me? That's the way he wanted to go out gooning. I don't know how he went out, but like, you feel me? But that's one of the reasons he started gooning, dog. Like, you feel me? Imagine seeing that, dog, when you grow up, dog. That's so sad, bro. Like,
It's about this special ritual. So what he does is he pulls up to his favorite coffee place where the girls are dressed very, very skimpishly. The butt cheeks out, the titties hanging, you know, it's basically a
so he was cheating on his wife.
strip club
Not surprised.
that serves coffee. I ain't gonna lie. But here's the issue. He likes his coffee with the substance that is made from performing the ritual. But here's the catch. It is very looked down upon to perform the ritual in public, especially around people who don't consent. But this guy's a weirdo, so he doesn't care. He comes up with a grand idea to just do both at the same time, aka jerk his meat off while getting the coffee, most likely to the very skimpily dressed girl who is serving him the coffee. And once he finishes, he can pour this substance into his coffee, stir it up a little bit, and enjoy the rest of his drinking and just enjoy his day. But the girl who was giving him this coffee had different intentions in mind. Let me break it down. See, at this coffee place, Bikini Bottom, it's very common for this special ritual to be done before the customers receive their coffee. I don't know why these people just love this special substance along with their coffee, but they just do. And apparently at this point, the workers got tired of it. So what they decided to start doing is record anybody who they suspect to be doing this ritual, expose them, call the cops, and get these people arrested like they deserve to be. And this is exactly what happened in this clip I just showed you.
I'm not surprised that they would do it with all the services they're doing. I'm not surprised, but like, you gotta do it though. Like, like that's just weird though. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, niggas can't keep their hands like just get your coffee and go. Like, girls bad and shit, but like, you gotta put it. Like, that's crazy though. Like, that's crazy, nigga. Like, there's no way
He was performing the ritual, smiles and all, pants all the way down to the floor, and he was about ready to receive his special substance. You realize he was recording there. Oh no, operation failed. Time to drive off, scroll it off, and never be seen again. And hopefully my wife and kids never see this video. Oh, well, 2 days later, he realized he was the #1 trending topic on Twitter and Facebook. And Facebook is especially bad because the Facebook moms, they don't ever let up when they.
That's what I'm saying. Like, your digital footprints that's the sad truth, but if you do stuff like this, your digital footprints is cut. So it makes sense why the nigga, you feel me? Like, God forgive his soul, dog. Like, for real, like, that's just sad. Like, there's no length or you have to just end it out. Like, for me, it doesn't matter how bad situation, how embarrassing it is. Like no reason you should end.
Weirdo, you will be punished. And that's exactly what happened. Everybody was on the internet clowning this guy, calling him a weirdo, a creep, disgusting, calling for him to get arrested, which I'm not finna lie, all of those things should happen because he is a.
That is true. He should definitely get arrested. I'm not saying he shouldn't get arrested, but like, nigga should be in jail and repent. Like, you feel me? Like, ending it all, like, life is too precious to just end your life, dog. It doesn't matter how
weirdo for doing this. He didn't care about.
You got one life, dog.
Nobody else.
Now you even look worse, dog. Killing yourself, dog, because you couldn't take the pain. Bro, that's bad, dog. Like, bro, this is so sad, dog. Like, for real. Like, I feel bad for his family and for himself too, dog. Like, it's such an unfortunate situation. Like, I thought this was fake, dog.
Accept his own self and his own pleasure. This is what you get when you do weird things like this. But here's where the story goes south. See, Nautica seen all the backlash that was going on the interwebs. He's seen people calling him.
And how is you still gooning, like, with a wife? And how is he still doing that, though? Like, I'm just being honest. Like, if you're having a wife, why is you doing gooning? Like, why is you doing that, though? Like, you that horny?
Out. Apparently his friends and family started to find out his.
I feel like there's AIDS for gooning too, though. Like, when you're having a kid, like, I don't think that's good anymore to be doing, dog. Like, you feel me? To just be jerking, bro. Like, you got a wife, dog. Like, go fuck your wife, nigga. Like, why is you gooning?
Wife started to find out, and he kind of seen the writing on the wall of what his life will be from now on. His life is basically cooked. So instead of seeking help in therapy and being a man about the situation,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you could go seek help. Like, you could change your life. You don't gotta end, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. You don't gotta end your life. Like, niggas want to take the easy way out in life, dog. Like, it doesn't matter how bad that situation is. You're seeing worse dying, dog. Like, that is your legacy, Gooning, dog. I'm just being honest. Like, sad reality, but like, you decided to be a bitch and kill yourself, dog. I'm just being honest. Like, you could have got some help, dog. Like, you feel me? God bless his soul, though. Like, God bless your soul, dog. Like, you feel me? Like,
pushing it through and just taking the embarrassment on the chest and just, you feel me, moving on with his life eventually, not just for himself, but for his wife and kid. He decided to take the easy way out and self-delete.
I just hate that, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why, dog? Like, why?
Pussy. And I don't care what you say, that is pussy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you not, like, you got a wife. Now the kid got to look in the future. My dad died from Gooning. Yo, what the fuck is reality, dog? This is not real, dog. I'm sorry, but this what about laughing, dog?
I truly want to say this right now. Rest in peace to Nautica and condolences to all of his family. But as a man, when you mess up, you have to live with your consequences. I understand that Nautica probably thought his life was over. I mean, when situations usually happen like this, people don't just harass you, they harass your family, your friends. Hell, they'll get you fired from your job. You know,
that's true. We don't even know what he was going through, dog. Like, that's the thing about things. We don't know what niggas are going through, so you don't know what they get take. Like, the internet shit, like, niggas get bullied and they end it. You feel me? The internet is extreme, dog. Like, that's the thing. That's the only fucked up thing about the internet. It's so extreme. Like, you don't know if niggas got mental illnesses and all that stuff. Like, he probably did have something about life for me, and this just made it worse, dog.
Actuality, his life was probably cooked. At the same time, you have a kid at home, you have friends and family who care about you, and even though they may have thought you were weird, at the same time, there's always a road to redemption if you actually change your ways. And at the same time, if they don't, I mean, you gotta face the consequences of your actions, bro. Like, what are we talking about, bro? This is life. You can't do some weirdo stuff like that, think you finna get away with it, and then when you get caught, skirt off and just take the easy way out. Like, what are we talking about? That's pussy. I'm sorry, I just gotta say it. It is even more because you have a kid. Did you not think about what would happen to your kid? Not only is your kid now growing up without a father, they also have to feel the embarrassment and guilt and just shame and just horrible.
That's so bad, dog. Like, fuck.
Feelings when they find out why their dad unalived himself and how he didn't care enough about his family to stop himself from doing it. That's
so selfish, dog. Like, you doing that too, like, cause you just robbed your child of being with their father, like, just because you want to pleasure, dog. Like, you feel me? It's just sad, dog. Like, I mean, but the thing is, like, this might even be happening across the country, dog, just because niggas are not addicted to going, dog. Like, for real, like, they can't stop, dog. You feel me? Just let go for once, dog. You feel me? Like, stop, dog.
Understand.
I stopped Gooning for once, dog.
What you're doing to your child. And again, the man's dead, so I don't want to harp on him too much. I really don't like speaking ill will of the dead, but at the same time, I call out stuff when I see it. And I just want to be clear when I say this. I don't think anybody's perfect. Hell,
That's true though. Like, nobody is perfect on this earth, but they can improve on themselves. They can get a second chance. Feel me?
For sure, not perfect. Like, anybody can tell.
No one's perfect on this earth. I'm just being honest. Like, you could look good, you could do all that stuff, but you're not a perfect person. You're not a perfect soul. But like, you make yourself almost perfect, but like, you're not perfect, dog. No one's perfect.
And I'm not trying to bash this man because I feel like he's disgusting. I'm bashing this man because he's not being a man. He chose a selfish decision. One of the hardest parts about being a man is having to deal with the consequences of your actions, most of the time with nobody's help. And that's a sad reality we all have to go through, but at the same time, that's why we are made how we are. That's why we are mentally tougher. We had to figure things out in the worst situations. That's just how we were developed, how God intended us to be. So seeing somebody mess up like this, okay, bro, I'm I'm not finna lie, very disgusting, but we've all done very disgusting things. Not to that extent. I'm not finna sympathize or say what he did was anything. No. We don't do that. But we've all done some things that were probably very disgusting. Probably we shouldn't have done them. And if those things had been recorded, our lives would probably be good too. So on that note, even though what he did is weird, disgusting, he should have gotten embarrassed from that. We are all humans. We all mess up. We all
That's true though. Like, you feel me? Everyone has did something bad. There's no perfect person. Like, you feel me? Or just something remotely bad. Like, you feel me?
horrible mistakes because of being horny or being selfish or doing weird things. We're all bad people at the core. But what makes us human is coming back from our mistakes. Yeah,
That's
you got
true.
a little
It's
bit.
always the great comeback in life, dog. It's not the first time you do something like that. Like, you gotta fail to succeed, like, in life. That's how you grow as a human being. That's growth, dog. Like, for me. And the nigga didn't allow himself to grow, dog. You feel me? That's just sad, dog.
One night and you jerked off like 5 times. Tomorrow you gotta wake up and go to work at 9 a.m. No matter how unmotivated you have to do, that's the consequence. Making bad decisions and dealing with your consequences so you don't make those same bad decisions over and over again. And even though the decision he made was truly horrible, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I would come back from it. I would figure out a way because I'm a man and a human being. And that's what he should have did. Especially if I had a kid. Like, how could you do that? And another point I've been seeing on the internet is people saying, oh, I feel bad for him because I had the internet, you backlash. And I do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a content creator. I've received hate before. It's not fun. It's really not fun. And especially in the manner that his stuff went viral, it would have ruined his life. It really would have. At the same time, you can always bounce back. The worst thing that can happen is him losing his job, his wife divorcing him, and his friends distancing themselves from him. Of course,
But that's not as bad as ending your life. I'm just being honest. Like, your life is more valuable than all this happening. I'm just being honest. Like, that is true that you're gonna lose all your friends, but you only have yourself, dog. Like, for me, and you get one life, and you just want to end it over some dumb shit. Like, for one bad mistake you make. Everyone's gonna make a mistake, and that's just facts. It's always about if you're gonna come back or not. Like, you feel me? If he doesn't come back, that's him, dog. You feel me? But like, at the same time, at least you're alive, dog. Like
you'll get fired too. You'll be put on this offender registry most likely, and the worst.
Like, it's the consequences that aren't as bad as being alive. I'm just being honest. Like, you feel me?
Case scenario, and it will be
being dead, dog. Like, you feel me?
a long road to redemption. But that is why you don't jerk off to women unconsensually in public. And if you need something to hold on to, bro, hold on to God. Hold on to something like that. Hold on to something bigger than yourself. Use whatever you need to as a crutch.
That's true. Like, he didn't have the Lord in his life. You could tell that. You feel me? Nigga was addicted. He didn't have. Like, you feel me? Like, God bless his soul though. Like, you feel me?
Get your way back.
A lot of these people need God, like, in their life. A lot of these people need Jesus in their life for real. Like, a lot of these situations wouldn't happen if they believed in the Lord. Like, you feel me?
To the top, but always give appreciation for what that crutch you use. Unless you're like Hitler or something, I don't know about that. And he for sure could have bounced back, but now we will never know because he decided to take the easy way out. So my main message with this video, y'all, don't give up. You can always come back. You can always redeem yourself. You can always be forgiven. Life is just about making mistakes and coming back.
Like, you feel me? And you can always forgive people too. Like, God said forgive others, like, for me. Even though they did wrong to you, you have to forgive. You have to have an open heart. You gotta have an open soul, dog. Like, you feel me? So you gotta forgive people. You gotta, and you can be forgiven too, dog. You feel me?
Back from it. You can always come back for something. If you don't think you can, well, why did you do the damn thing in the first place? I also could talk about the lust factor about this whole thing. How this guy's horny, bricked eye, whatever. But everybody's been talking about that. We all know that, you feel me? Being this horny is a bad thing. One thing I'll add to this though, is that to all the people who jerk off consistently, like 3 to 4 times a week, or maybe even every single day, I'm telling you, you don't see the side effects of that right now. But once you turn 25, 24, and you practice those habits every single day, this is what you could eventually become. You jerk off consistently, or even if you're just cracking consistently, busting nuts on the regular, doing stuff on the regular, your brain gets used to that dopamine
Right,
that you're getting from that. If you don't know what dopamine means, you're basically getting used to that feeling. That's why if you jerk off a lot, you start liking weirder stuff. You want more dopamine. You'll go from liking vanilla stuff to hardcore stuff. I've seen it happen with other people. And once you get to that mentality, you're cooked. You're on the Diddy path now. And it may not always turn into the gay Diddy stuff, but sometimes it will turn into the in public stuff, the against their will stuff, the P stuff. And for some people,
that's
it will
true,
be
nigga. Like then it comes into child predators. Like you feel me? Like what the fuck?
the in real life against their consent and the coffee stuff. That's why I'm telling y'all, bro, be very careful.
I think it's weird, but I don't think it's as weird as being a child predator or a child molester. Bro, like I hate saying that, but I mean he could have bounced back. Definitely, he could have definitely bounced. Even though it's weird, he could definitely bounce back. But like, if you're a child predator, you're not bouncing back. I'm just being honest. Like you were put in jail, but like you're lost. You're a lost cause. Like I'm just being honest. Like what job opportunities, but like you repent. God gives you second chances. So like I mean, those people that have second chances in jail, dog, like for me, not back into the world. For me.
I'm finna give y'all unrealistic expectation by telling y'all just to go cold turkey. Y'all not finna do that. But at least monitor it. You should not be jerking off more than 2 times a week. I'm just keeping it real. If you are, you got a problem. You shouldn't honestly be jerking off more than 1 time a week. If you do, you got a problem. Honestly, this is all I have to say about this situation. Prayers out to his family. It's really sad that this happened, but at the same time, actions have consequences. Take that how you will. I'm not finna get hate for this video. It is what it is. That's just my opinion. Besides that, stay safe. God bless y'all and just be smart, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Jesus always loves you. Besides that, we out. Love y'all. Thank you. And we goodbye. Also, go follow my Twitch, YouTube reaction channel, and the Instagram right here. Tap in. We out.
A W video though, not W situation, but W informative video though. Like, but yo, what should I write to next? And yeah, come on.